Hi, welcome to another craft video from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Library. I'm Cheryl and I'm in charge of the craft kits. And today's video is to accompany a kit that we'll be giving out starting August 15th, 2026. But if you are watching this later on our YouTube channel or you don't live anywhere near our library, don't worry, I'll tell you everything that's in the kit so you can purchase your own supplies to make this. So today what we're making is absolutely simple. It is a coffee cozy that is reusable to protect your hands from the hot coffee. And it's made of felt, and there is no sewing involved. It's all just cutting and glue. And you'll get the glue and a brush. You'll just need a pair of scissors and maybe a pen or marker to trace the design onto the felt. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what's in the kit, or what you'll need to purchase, is several different pieces of felt. You're going to have one that is big enough for this shape, which is going to be the base of the cozy, and then you'll have a bunch of several different smaller ones that are going to be for the decoration. You will have two template papers. You will have a larger one for the base and a smaller one for the decorations. There's going to be two sizes of each shape. And basically what I did was I just made shapes that were a little bit smaller than the width of the cozy, and then one that's a little bit smaller than that. If you don't have the kit, you can go out onto the internet and just search for free felt coffee cozy pattern. Don't get the one for the sewn. Pick one of the ones for the felt, and there's a lot of different blogs. I drew this one myself, but there are several available on the internet if you don't have this. And for this, you can also just, if you have access to software that does shapes, you can just make it. This one is 2 inches and this one is 1.5 inch in the sizes. But you can go out and look for, like for this one, you could look for heart outline clip art, free heart outline clip art. And you can pick some and resize them in a program like a free online program like Canva. Will let you resize it and print it out. And each one of these was cut big enough so that it will cover the largest of the picture, the largest of the shapes. We have a little packet of fabric glue. This happens to be Aleene's, and this specifically is made for felt. This is the felt and foam tacky glue. Felt is a little weird when it comes to glue because it absorbs it so much that if you just try and use regular Elmer's glue, it will absorb into it and there won't be enough left on the surface to really stick together unless you soak it all up, and then it takes long to dry and get your fingers all messy. So this is designed for felt and foam specifically. And you will have some sort of brush. Now it doesn't have to, I'm using this cheap craft brush, which some of them may have in the kits, but it doesn't have to be a fancy brush. You're not going to do any painting. This is just going to be used to spread a little glue. So the first thing you're going to do is you have to cut out the shape of the cozy pattern. And you will actually need a pair of sharp scissors to cut the felt, because if the scissors are too dull, they'll cut paper fine, but you'll have a hard time cutting the felt. So you do need some fairly sharp scissors to cut the felt. I'm going to place this down here And we're just going to use a pen to trace around it. You can use a pen, a marker, anything like that that's going to show up on the felt. Yeah, see, that's going to show up enough for me to cut. If you have a dark background, pencil will actually sometimes show up on darker ones a little bit better because it has slight reflection. Or you could just, if it really won't show up on like a black felt, the outline, you could just pin this using a pin to here and then just cut out around it. Or even you could just hold it like that if you're good. But I usually find that I can see the pen marks on most felts. Then I'm also going to, and I'm going to cut all the felt out at the same time, so I'm going to set that aside for a second, and I'm going to cut out whatever shapes I decide I want to use. And I'm going to cut them out of whichever pieces I want. I think I'm going to do the hearts. And this is printed just on regular cardstock. Then I'm going to decide what colors I want to be the biggest, because they're going to be layered like this onto the center of the cozy. So I think I'm going to do, yeah, I kind of like that color combination. So I'm going to do the big one on here. And don't worry about whether the pen will show up on the finished product, because once we cut it out, we're going to be flipping them over and gluing it down like this, so the pen marks won't show. Okay, so I'm going to go get my sharp scissors, and I'm going to cut these out, and I'll come back when it's time to glue it together. Okie dokie, so I've got them all cut out now. So now you're going to flip them with any ink part side down. So like this is my ink marks. I'm going to put that down so it doesn't show on the finished product. Now, the first thing we're going to do is glue this onto here. Open this up. Careful, some of these may be a little bit full. And then I'm just going to, and this should dry clear. So if you get a little bit showing, it's not going to be the end of the world. But and this glue is fairly thick. That's what keeps it from soaking into the felt, and what keeps it on the surface. It's a tacky glue that is very, very thick, and it shouldn't soak in. And try and get all the way to the edge if you can. If you hate it with your fingers, if you hate getting your fingers in glue, what you can do is take like a little pencil or pen and hold it down, and then get all the way to the edge that way. That works. Just going to kind of give it some firm contact, put it right in the center. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the red. Get the center. To put that over and put it right in the center. And that should hold pretty well. It shouldn't fall off, so you can actually go ahead and just go on to gluing this. Now you take the best way to do it is to take your, you could just like glue it together like that, or you can take whatever your favorite coffee cup is. Let's say this is a Starbucks cup or something like that, and you can just wrap this around whatever your favorite coffee cup is so that you can get the sizing right. And this one kind of overlaps by about 1/2 inch. So let's try that. And now if it was something like this, we'll pretend that's a coffee cup. We could wrap it around and see, and that, see, that one does about 1/2 inch as well, overlap. And that is actually what it's designed, the size it's designed for is about a 1/2 inch overlap. But if you're the kind of person that likes to have smaller cups or whatever, you can make it smaller and just trim off the excess. So what we're going to do then is just put glue on about the last 1/2 inch all the way down. You see why we don't need a really good paintbrush for this. The cheap ones are absolutely fine for this project. And then you'll just flip it over, overlap it by that little 1/2 inch, push it down, and set it aside to dry. And then once it's dried for a few hours, then you can go ahead and use it on a coffee cup. And it just goes straight down like this, and there's your coffee cozy. Very simple, very quick project. This is actually good for, you can do this with kids and they can use it for their hot chocolate cups, you know, because you can get hot chocolate at Starbucks or coffee places too. And the kids can use it for their hot chocolate cups while you use it for the coffee. Well, thank you for viewing another craft video from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Library. I'll see you next time. Bye.